Let's talk about Initiated Ordinance 305. This is legal representation for tenants in Denver. So Sasha, what's this measure gonna do? This measure is going to raise taxes by $12 million by imposing a $75 per rental unit fee on landlords. A tax to create a new body of free tenant legal representation for renters in Denver. And basically renters who are facing eviction will be able to go to this body and get free legal services. Free legal services. And there'll be a tenant representation coordinator for the city and other city administration to oversee this set of free legal representation for tenants. So there are more evictions in Denver than either of us expected. We think there's between about 6,000 and 9,000 evictions in Denver every year. And according to the Blue Book, there's about 200,000 rental units available in Denver. So if you think about it, that's actually a significant amount of evictions in my mind. And so maybe, do we need some kind of representation like this? Sasha, what do you think? Should we create this free tenant legal representation organization?
Well, this is already part of a mosaic of services that do exist to help tenants who are facing eviction or potentially going to become homeless. I do think we should offer services. The question is this the right service? Should we effectively tax all renters $75 a year in order to give free legal representation to those who get evicted?
And it's actually, to your point, the services that exist right now serve people with lower incomes. So there are a lot of eviction representation services available for free to people who make, let's say, 80% of the median income or less. So really, the bulk of these eviction services would be made available to people who aren't eligible for that program already. So people who are making more money than that. And should all the renters in Colorado and the landlords have to bear the costs of services for those people who could probably afford lawyers, right?
They probably can't afford lawyers, but not only does this going to cost $75 a year, and that's got to come out of somewhere. It's a joke to think that landlords are going to pay for this. It'll also likely raise deposits because landlords are now going to face the additional cost of hiring their own counsel to deal with potentially deadbeat tenants.
So you're thinking if you impose the fee on landlords, that'll just get passed on. Renters will have to pay that. Landlords will just say, well, your application fee is now boosted by $75.
And now I have to hire a law firm to go deal with that.
So you need to put more in your security deposit in case you make me hire a lawyer.
That's exactly right.
All right, so that's a pretty strong argument.
You ready for an even stronger argument?
What's a stronger argument?
Well, most people facing eviction, Russell, would you say it's for economic reasons or for because they just don't like their landlord?
Oh, I think for economic reasons.
Yes. So if you can't afford to pay your rent, you may be able to hire a lawyer now who's going to go to a judge and maybe delay your eviction, but at the end of the day, this doesn't actually help people with economic needs.
But what if your landlord moves too quickly to evict you without giving you the proper notice that's required under the statute, or otherwise doesn't follow the law when they're trying to kick you out of your home? Don't you deserve a representative?
Yeah, so this will help those people who have bad landlords, who are doing unethical things. But you just told me most people face eviction not because they have shady landlords, but because they just can't pay the rent.
Maybe it's a combination of the two.
Yeah, maybe you're walking back your argument.
Boulder has a system like this, right?
Yeah, Boulder also has the highest housing costs in the entire country.
Boulder's also pretty cool.
Boulder's really cool, not diverse, really expensive, kind of cool.
Okay, if we pass this measure, will we get better hiking in Denver like Boulder?
Nope.
Okay, will we get the CU Buffs football stadium in Denver?
Nope.
Okay, I'm ready to vote. I think I'm gonna vote no. I think I came into this honestly thinking I would maybe vote yes, but you convinced me and you eviscerated my arguments, and now I need to reevaluate my thinking.
I'm also voting no.
All right, guys, see you later. Go ahead, evict us from this video. But drop a comment below. What do you think? You voting yes? You voting no? How should we vote?